Alright, so I went out and did some Comic-Con looking today. I went looking for pops. I, got on the internet and went for every lead I possibly could to get some of these exclusive convention pops. These are the ones I actually went out and bought. I had to get some of them off the internet, as I'm sure some of you guys did.
They're coming in. They're coming in.
They're coming in. When they come in, I will review them as they come. Usually we do our videos like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday type thing. Sometimes it gets released a little later. But this is all the fun stuff that I actually was able to find and purchase. And I'll go over the other stuff that I kind of got. We're not going to do any openings today. Just so you're aware, if there's something you do want us to open, just let us know. We'll be more than happy to open it up and review it. Because, this is huge. Look at all this stuff. It's just amazing. I got all sorts of stuff. I know. Got all sorts of stuff. Alright, so let me go ahead and move this stuff so I can actually talk.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so first up, this is supposed to be a convention exclusive Slimer. He's translucent more so than the other figure. The one that came in the Ghostbusters Loot Crate is actually bigger than this one. So it retailed for $15. They sold it at Barnes & Noble for $15. So you could pick it up there, and then of course if you got a card, you get 10% off as well.
But it does not say exclusive.
It does not say anywhere that it's exclusive. It does, however, advertise the first wave of Ghostbusters figures. But it basically just looks like a bigger version of this. But I went ahead and just picked it up because I love these things. I think they're awesome. There is a convention exclusive with him with the hot dogs in his mouth, and I've been trying to figure out if anybody's actually selling it. Books A Million is supposed to be getting stuff on the 27th of this month, and I cannot find a list anywhere of what they're actually getting, like which Comic-Con exclusive anything they're getting. So if anybody knows, let us know, because I would love to follow up on that. Anyway, so this is awesome. Okay, dokie. This is not Comic-Con exclusive per se, but it's part of the convention stuff. I mean, who can pass up this right here? I mean, number one is Deadpool. Number two, he is riding on a unicorn. You can't leave this at the store. I mean, you just can't. This is opened up by me while I was at the store because I was trying to figure out the color, because this looks like a gray to me. And I thought maybe it's a really dark gray, because my husband likes to wear dark gray and black shirts, if you haven't noticed. That's just his preference. And I like everything to be pretty colorful.
Yeah, she did say she wasn't going to open anything, but she's going to open this.
Yeah, I'm going to open this so that way you can see the color.
Yeah.
So it's more like a blue steel type color. If I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me, because I know that I can't do my blues
It complements the red and the other colors.
But it's not dark gray, because I actually asked the guy at GameStop what color it was, and he was like, well, it doesn't say, and none of our shipments say, because they were actually still going through the shipment boxes.
It's baby poop green. No, it's good.
Yeah. He was like, to me, it looks like a dark gray. So I was like, can I go ahead and open this one since I'm going to buy it anyway? And they're like, sure. Okay. It says the color is actually indigo. And this is a GameStop exclusive shirt. Retails for $20. So here's what it looks like. Oh my goodness.
Woo. Yeah, I don't even need it.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
That's pretty neat.
I know. I'm like, I had to get this. Anyway, it says pop on the inside. All that fun stuff. I'm so excited. All right. So let's keep moving so that way we're not on the clock for forever. All right. So this is a big purchase that we made. So my husband loves Batman the Animated Series. Yes. The other thing he loves is The Dark Knight by Frank Miller.
Guess what?
They did this an episode. Is both of them. Yeah. And so I couldn't leave this at the store. This was not something we were even planning on getting. I just saw it and was like, oh, I can't leave this here. This was sold at Barnes & Noble, and it retailed for, I think it was $60. Anyhow, it says something up here like this sticker is actually the Comic-Con sticker. Yep. Where you don't want to break the seal. It says something about that I can see it now. It says 1,350. Now I can see it. And it does say that it is limited to 1,350 pieces. And on the bottom, Diamond Select was nice enough to go ahead and number it for you. And this is number 70.
That's actually numbered, guys. It's not. That's actually like a marker on there. It's not a computer.
We don't normally do busts or statues. Like
so
we own
cool.
like one or two. My husband's really gotten into the Band Presto. I call them statues, the Dragon Ball Z
like a
things.
plastic statue, which I think is cool.
But anyhow, so this is muddy version Batman from Frank Miller's Dark Knight as the Batman the animated series.
There was a episode in season 4 of Batman the animated series where they kind of changed the art style a little bit, which I liked. And they did, I think it was called Legend of the Batman, and they told 2 stories in there, and one was like the old Batman comic / TV show Batman, and then they did another one, and it was Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, and it was freaking awesome.
So
that's not Clayface, that's Mud from the Super Mutant when he's fighting.
All right, so.
And here we go.
These are the ones, these Pops were available at Barnes & Noble.
I don't geek out about Pops. These are freaking awesome.
Okay, so the one that, I really wanted this one. But then when this is the one I really wanted. Like, I thought I was going to have to actually buy it on the internet for, a bunch of money. And I was like, I can't do that. But this is the problem with this Pop. Is it's part of the series, and you don't get a valid Beauregard from Willy Wonka unless you got this Comic-Con exclusive. So this was at Barnes & Noble. As you can see, it's really cool. It's got all the fun stuff on the back. They're coming out with, Charlie and Grandpa Joe and Veruca Salt and all those fun people.
They're not out yet, right?
They're starting to pop up in places. So
they
should be wandering around in the stores shortly if you haven't already seen them. And all these Comic-Con Pops were $15 at Barnes & Noble.
Hold on 1 second. What is that? Oh, he's eating chocolate. I was like, he's got a mustache. I was like, why did they give him a mustache?
Well, it's
it's a chocolate. Yeah. No,
it's either that or he needs to be eating one of those wieners he's eating potatoes, right? He's eating big old potatoes. Anyway, so this is one. Yeah. I can't remember my German. I only slept like 2 hours because I had to stay up and keep on doing this. And I worked night shifts, so I just continued to stay up and then went and drove all over the place because we live out in the middle of nowhere. And so we have to drive pretty far to get to these things. Anyway, this thing is awesome.
Yes.
So, excited about that. Then we have this 3-pack that everybody wanted of Harry Potter. So the first thing I want to point out is that most people thought it was a normal size 3-pack. It is not a normal size 3-pack. It is like slightly bigger than the miniature Pops that come in like a little 3-pack because they come on a backboard that's carded, and this comes in the box.
They're almost the size of the other figures, guys. Like it was if there was a
Real
movie,
life.
yeah, it's like there's and.
Not really.
I don't get excited about Pops very much. I love Pops, but this really got me. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so freaking awesome.
So anyhow, here is your wonderful stuff. It shows you all the fun stuff. You got your Cornish Pixie, Mandrake, and your Grindelwald. And that's it. So
and the sculpts look freaking awesome.
Yeah, sides there. And this one went for $19.95. They actually had another sticker on there, and they tore it off. So, what that said before, I'm not sure. If any of you guys were actually trying to order Pops in the middle of the night, their website crashed. So, hence why I had to go out and actually buy some. So this is Newt, and he's going to be in the new movie Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him. It's played by a wonderful actor. It's the guy that played in Theory of Everything as Stephen Hawking. He is fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does and how he plays out the story. So this is really fun. This is the first one that's coming out.
There's nothing.
There
is nothing.
Yeah. There is going to be more, though, that's going to come out around the movie release.
It says one.
Yeah. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever know.
I'm going to get my freaking tickets like a month in advance for that.
Okay, so this was something that, there was a couple that was there with me. That was it. There was a bunch of other people staying there, and they kind of start crowding the door, and we thought, we're going to get trampled right before we go in. They went right past the Comic-Con section and went and looked for books. So we were really excited that we didn't have to deal with all these other people that was standing outside Barnes & Noble. I am so sorry, Barnes & Noble. But anyway, this is one of the things, like if you bought, I guess, so much stuff from the store they gave to you. It is a Freddy Funko
that
pop
is
poster.
awesome.
It's very retro and psychedelic looking.
Cool.
It's pretty cool looking. It got a little bent up on the way back home, so. But yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I was like, sure, I'll take one of those. And the people there were super nice. It was a limit of 2 per person, so that was the only thing. They had a couple other exclusives, but anyway. So now let's get into
Star Wars.
Let me do this. No, let's do this first. So these were GameStop exclusives. Okay, so I have the Deadpool, the Cowboy Deadpool coming in. There is a Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War with a gold Lancer. If you play Gears of War, you'll know what I'm talking about. That pop got pushed back to sometime in September is what recent reports are saying. Like, I went out specifically looking for that pop this morning because I could not find it on the website. Also have coming in, it's Peter Venkman that's been covered in marshmallow, and it's actual Mattel figure that's Comic-Con exclusive. So this is when, you know, they have saved the universe and all that wonderful stuff, and they get their little, what is it called?
Medals.
Medals.
They're
Thank you.
gold medals, and Chewie didn't get one, dude.
He should have. Chewie deserves a medal.
Obi-Wan didn't even get recognized.
Well, there was a reason for that. Anyway, so these were exclusives. They also had another Han that was exclusive too. I did not pick that one up. I can't buy them all. So, but anyway, these are these.
Gotta catch up. No, that's playing. Wrong thing.
Pop-a-mon.
Pop-a-mon.
All right.
We're starting that right now.
Pop-a-mon.
We're called Pop-a-mons, everybody.
Yeah. Pop-a-mons, poppers. I think poppers would be good.
Where does my Pop-a-mon go? That's playing.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. You just keep on going. All right, so Hot Topic exclusives right here.
Are they? That was the Star Wars Comic-Con exclusives.
These were Comic-Con exclusives.
Awesome.
It's
GameStop Comic-Con exclusives.
no, it wasn't actually Comic-Con. Like, I think this is being sold at Comic-Con and at the Star Wars, one of the Star Wars conventions.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like they came around together. So it's kind of hard to keep them separated. All right, so first up, we have BB-8 with his thumbs up.
Yes, can you guys see that?
If you can, I will take that one out because you guys see that. I mean, that's the
so
whole reason why
cool.
he's awesome. Can you see it?
Yes.
Awesome. He's got his little lighter out for his thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
It's freaking awesome. So that's this guy right here. And these retail for $15 as well. Powerpuff Girls! Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These are the Powerpuff Girls. Now, I need a Mojo Jojo. And Professor X. Yeah. And what was the thing with the claw that was the devil?
Him.
Yeah, we need that one too. I love that. Okay, so we have Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. Yeah. So these were supposed to be Comic-Con exclusives. It kind of looks like it's not going to end up being a Comic-Con exclusive or anything. It's kind of sounds like it's previews thing.
This is convention exclusives.
Yeah, but in parentheses, like on one of the Funko sites, it says preview or like first run or something like that, which kind of implies that they're going to re-release them at some point.
Those aren't boobs, everybody. Those are arms.
Are you sure they're arms? I mean, we need to know these things because, you know,
the artwork was.
these things are awesome. I mean, it's got the little heart on the back of the box.
Everybody knows the artwork was done by the guy who did.
Jindy Tarvinsky
Yeah,
or something
he
like
did
that.
a Samurai Jack, which is coming back.
As mature.
Yeah, it's only gonna do one season. I'm really excited about that. And he also did there was a cartoon of Star Wars. The Clone Wars.
Yeah, and that got taken over and turned
But
into.
these are really cool. Those are awesome.
So, just a few side notes. So, some of the things that we ran into problems with, Pirates of the Caribbean, Chris Barbosa on Amazon, Pete's Dragon 2-pack with the clear Pete, clear dragon. That was on Amazon. Apparently, they posted it way too early. Like, some reports are saying, like, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which would be way in advance. So, 3 o'clock would be midnight for us, and they were saying possibly at 9 for Pacific Standard. So, that would have been, let's see here, that would have been midnight for us here. So, like, you kind of have to do the 3-hour thing to figure it out. So, finally got those, like, 4:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. When I went to Hot Topic, they had pretty much 1,000 of the white Deadpools with the thumbs up. And like that was the place where most people were at as far as like how many people were actually there for Comic-Con stuff. And there were scalpers there. They acted like that they were just normal people. This other guy came in with his kid, and it's supposed to be limited to 2 per person. They let that guy buy 10 of the Deadpools, which is ridiculous. Like, they pretty much wiped out all the stock. They did not have Mag from Game of Thrones. So I do have him coming in. I was lucky enough to get him off of the website, so I will be doing a review on him because it's just awesome. He's an awesome figure. And let's see here. I also was able to snag one of the new Gokus from Resurrection F for Dragon Ball Z.
Yes!
So, Cubby Ho, I don't know.
Cubby.
I don't know what it is.
Tubby Ho. No,
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Like, there was problems with the Marquis Phoenix figure, and then there's problems with some of the other figures. They said late last night that there was not going to be very many of the Mag figures available, like, in store, so I was really happy I had grabbed one before it sold out. Be persistent if you want these, because more than likely they'll start to kind of pop back up on the website. So, like, if you're one of those people that really wants one, just keep on checking, because you might eventually get lucky enough to get one. Some of these aren't sold out, so head on over to Hot Topic so you can get these, and you can get the other ones off of Barnes & Noble and GameStop. If you guys have any questions, if you have any of these guys that you absolutely want to see us open and review for you, please let us know. As far as I'm concerned, these things are awesome. I wish I could get Doug with the Cone of Shame.
Oh, gosh.
And that's probably the only one that I did not get that I really wanted, and I'm not paying $90 for, because that's what it's going for right now. But that's it. So, team, stay puffed out. Have a good night.
Remember to like, subscribe, and comment.